Hey everybody. I don't know if you have a favorite watering hole or restaurant or neighborhood bar where you live. I actually wanted to share mine. I live in Inman Park and wanted to share mine. Mine is the Albert over there. And so I actually got the chance to sit down with Tia and we talked about her story as far as how the Albert came to be. I hope you enjoy it. And if next time you're in Inman Park, hit up the Albert and hit me up. I'll come join you. All right. Today we're highlighting one of my favorite spots around town, the Albert. Um, hey everybody, I am lucky
Hi.
enough to be joined today by Tia. She is the owner of the Albert. Tia, thank you so much. We're showcasing the Albert. I don't know. I can't. I'll be truthful. I don't know how many people will see this, but hopefully the ones that do will come check it out. I will say the Brussels sprouts are awesome. So,
They are good.
yeah. Um, so Tia, just to kind of get into it, are you from Atlanta?
Um, no, I'm originally from New York. I moved here in 1990,
Okay.
and I worked at the Dark Horse Tavern,
No.
Neighbors Pub, and the original Vortex on West Peachtree.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
Okay.
then in 1995, right before the Olympics, opened up a nightclub called Club Kayak.
Okay. Okay.
And then I moved to Inman Park in 2007 and opened up here when my son Albert was 2 years old.
Nice. The namesake. That's cool. Okay. So why'd you pick Inman Park? I mean, it sounds like you moved here, but was there a reason you
I
wanted to
was
move
living
here?
in Virginia Highlands
Okay.
for most of my early years here, and this location was available, and I've never not been able to walk to work, which is something that. So as soon as I found the location for the restaurant, I rented the house next door for 6 years.
Wait, this one right here?
Yep, the
Oh,
yellow house
cool.
right next door. Lived there for 6 years, and then bought a condo up the hill
Nice.
about 8, 9 years ago.
Okay, that's awesome. So you said that namesake is Albert. Is he your only kid?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
single mom.
Single mom. God
Yeah.
bless you. God bless you. My mom was single mom as well. Yeah, lots. I feel like the single moms, y'all, there's like an extra level of oomph y'all put into the to
Well,
try to
and this
support.
was a great neighborhood to raise them in, and having the restaurant, you could like hang out here all the time, and there was lots of people around, and kind of raised him. He grew up here.
That's pretty cool. So I will say I was here for the 15th anniversary. I believe it was 15th
Yeah,
anniversary. Yeah.
yeah, we just had our
And
15th.
yeah, and Albert was there selling T-shirts. So kid's a hustler. Kid's a
Yeah,
hustler.
yeah. I mean, he's really grown up here, knowing everybody. All his teachers from elementary school used to hang out here.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's been great.
So when you opened up the Albert, did you ever envision it becoming what it is today? I mean,
Well, I always wanted it to be a neighborhood
mhm.
restaurant, and I knew the neighborhood pretty well. So was my goal, was to be for everybody, the families, the kids, just really serve the neighborhood. So yeah, this was what I was looking for, but we had some struggles, obviously. I opened in 2007. In 2008, the recession hit,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that was really tough. And then, of course, COVID. But I have to say the recession was probably harder than COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I found that the neighborhood was so supportive through it all.
That's awesome. So that I mean, that's really cool to hear because I would have kind of with the whole with I guess like the whole restaurant industry shutting down. What was I mean?
Well, what was different was is I had government subsidies.
Oh,
During the recession, you were sort of on your own. With COVID, it was worldwide.
yeah,
So you didn't really feel like you were failing
yeah,
because
yeah.
it was worldwide. And honestly, closing down, shutting down, and getting PPP and government grants, etc. I felt like I got to press a restart button
Oh,
and
interesting.
renovate and buy new
I was
equipment.
about to say,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
I took advantage of it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And I was shut down, so I had all the time in the world to renovate my dining room because I had no customers.
yeah,
So it really gave me the ability to make improvements. Because after 15 years, it was a little worn down and it needed it.
yeah. Just a little
Yeah.
little TLC.
hmm
Okay. Future plans for the Albert? Any other ideas or anything that you're wanting to
Well,
potentially?
I've got 15 more years on the lease,
Nice.
so I'm in it for the long haul. Um, right now, I mean, I'm making kind of modern improvements,
Hmm.
TV applications,
Yeah.
things like that, We're just modernizing it a little bit more. Things have changed so much since in 15 years, technology wise. So I just constantly try to improve it. But no, I kind of want to keep that same sort of integrity and neighborhood restaurant that it's always been.
Well, as a neighborhood resident, I will say this is my neighborhood spot. It
Mm-hmm.
is one of my favorite spots here along in Inman Park and along the Beltline. So anytime anyone asks, like, oh, you've probably seen me
Yeah,
here,
thanks.
a few times. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think mission accomplished. It's
Yeah,
definitely
well, I mean, it stayed true to like, I mean, I have original customers from 15 years
that's
ago.
wild.
In
That's
fact,
awesome.
Albert just had his birthday party here. And I mean, I could tell you 15 people that were originally here when I first opened.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I kind of want to keep that for
Yeah.
another 15 years. And for me, on my end, it allows me to be relevant as I get older. You know, Albert will be going to college next year. And I have a place that I also feel like, you know, is my home and embraces me. And it's nice. It's nice to have that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, does Albert plan to, if you ever, pass on
He's
the torch?
talked about
Okay.
coming back and running it. He's actually going to be going to Georgia State, so he's
Okay.
not going
Oh,
far.
yeah.
He got into the honors college there.
That's great.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
and he'll probably, you know, he's also gotten into the business school there. And,
Nice. Okay.
so we'll see. You know, I don't know. You know, I think he's all over the place. But he's definitely grown up in it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a dishwasher a couple of summers here, and he did an excellent job. You know, and
There you go.
so he's kind of grown up with it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we'll see.
We'll see. Fingers crossed.
Mhm.
No, that's good. He's worked here. You put him to work, and so he's
Oh,
getting some of
yeah.
that hands-on experience.
Oh, every time we had a snowstorm from the time he was 8 years old, he would have to help us tables and, you know, and
Oh,
wash
wow.
dishes. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
you-
so he's always been involved.
So when you say he grew up, he really grew
really
up.
grew
He
up
really
here,
grew
yeah.
up. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you earned the namesake, right?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Well, Tia, I mean, what's been one of your favorite memories of the Albert here at Inman Park? Or, what's
Oh, God, there's so many memories. I mean, there's just been so many good people through it, you know.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the day to day, you know, just seeing who comes in here. And it's on such a regular basis and it's so familiar. It just feels good.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
And of course, all our parties, the holiday parties.
Holiday parties,
You
great.
know,
Yeah.
we've had an annual holiday party here since we've opened, except for the 1 year with COVID. Yeah, it's all been good, really.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome. Well,
thanks.
Tia's over here at the Albert in here in Inman Park, just off the Beltline. We're actually, what is this, lake? Is this Lake?
No, this is Austin Avenue,
Austin
right
Avenue,
at the corner of Elizabeth, and then right on the other side is Lake.
That's Lake. Okay, cool. You
Yeah,
can tell I
part
never
of-
take Lake
Right.
down here.
Basically, we're the heart of Inman Park. Yeah.
I'm always coming up and down Elizabeth. So, yeah, next time you're in the Inman Park area, stop by and check out the Albert.